Thank you for tuning in to the yb&tex channel. I'm Texas.
I'm YB.
And we got Hens here. And we're finna talk about the Lakers and basically what they need in the next year. Go ahead. You want to go ahead and say
to kick it off? Yeah. What I think they need, one, is let's get the Kobe celebration season out the way. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and retire Kobe.
Farewell.
Like I said early this year, man, I thought they should have been developing Russell. I think they're solid at that position. Mm-hmm. They got Clarkson. I think they do need a point guard, though, because D'Angelo Russell, to me, isn't a point guard. I think they need a point guard, and I think they need a small forward. That's what I think they need going forward. I don't know where they're going to get it from, but if they can get Ben Simmons, you get Ben Simmons.
Right.
He's tall enough that I think he can play with Randall, but I do think they need a point guard and go ahead and move Russell over to the tip. That's just me, my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. But I'm the same person who said that Kyrie's not a point guard either, because he plays like a two guard. They both play like two guards. They don't want to pass the ball as a mindset in their first option. Next.
Alright, I'm going with basically what they need. I think they need a wing player. They need someone to defend, because you're going to get a lot of shots coming from D'Angelo Russell. You're going to get a lot of shots coming from Jordan Clarkson, and you're going to get the paint going with Julius Randle. So I think that what they're going to need some defense. Those three players, I mean, Julius Randle, he maybe can play a little bit of defense at times, but we're going to need some defending.
Definitely need some defense.
Yeah. And another thing they're going to need, in order to actually win into the Western Conference, they're going to need some solid bench. You can't have Swaggy P just out there just
Swaggy P it up.
You can't have even though they have him in for scoring. They have him in to get buckets, but those are not the kind of buckets that you need.
You don't think they have him and Lewis Williams basically?
Well, they're basically the same player.
Exactly. And you can't have that, especially coming in when you transition from your starting lineup. Now you're going to go into your bench. You don't need that. Another thing that they're going to go ahead, I think they need, man, I'm sorry, but Roy Hibbert Roy Hibbert got the
Come on, we all know he's a stopgap player though. They got him for 1 year. Like he ain't coming back.
Yeah, okay. Like get it, but in a future run, don't go get another young Roy Hibbert. Like don't go get another Roy Hibbert to do that.
Anybody else that slow in the league.
Hey, well you never know. You know how the NBA works.
They'll find it.
He's the worst hitter in the league.
Yeah. So we're gonna let the Laker fan here kick it out. Give them what they need.
So before I even start, I want you to please like and share this video.
Yes.
Give some support to these young men. They're out there trying to do something positive. Mm-hmm. So shout out to my man Texas and my boy YB. Make sure you like and share. Now, I'm going to give you some expert analysis. There's 5 things the Lakers need. First thing, we already talked about that. Kobe's got to retire. Once Kobe's gone, you have to do that. Now, the second thing, a lot of people don't believe in it, but you got to fire Byron Scott. I know the Lakers have had 3 coaches in the last 3 years. You got to fire Byron Scott. He hasn't won anything in 15 years, okay? Last time he won something, he had LeBron, and they couldn't even win the whole thing. And then they were at the Nets, and he lost 2 times in the finals, and they got swept. So make sure you do that. Okay, the third thing the Lakers need is the Lakers need size, okay? And you don't really need a dominant center, but you need length. Because the Lakers don't have length, because if you think about Roy Hibbert had 3 block shots this year, and that came in 1 game, okay? So let's just go ahead and get that. They need length. The second thing the Lakers need is athleticism. Mm-hmm. They need athleticism because the Lakers do not have any athletes. I think Jordan Clarkson's a great player. I think
superior athletes.
You need a superior. You need somebody like long, athletic, a Wiggins, a Greek freak. You need somebody that can change the game with their athleticism. The Lakers are probably the slowest team in the league. Okay, they're really the slowest team in the league. And then the last thing I think the Lakers need to do is they need to continue to lose because they are not going to get better without losing. The Lakers do not have assets that makes free agents want to come to them. Come with them. Right. Nobody wants to come to LA. I play NBA 2K16, and when I made my career there, I didn't want to go to the Lakers. And if I don't want to go to the Lakers, I know one of these real NBA players don't want to go. Please believe it. They need to continue to lose. I think if they can get a top 3 pick, they need to go and get that Utah center, Jacob Poeltl. He's a big 7-footer. He can block shots, left, right hand. You go ahead and use and get that guy, and then you can continue to build. But the Lakers have a lot of holes that they can't fix in one day. And you're not going to get Durant. You're not going to get Westbrook. Those dreams that we have as Laker fans, it's just not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You got to build it up, okay? And by doing that is by losing. So we need about 2 more years of losing. Do not draft Ben Simmons.
You don't
Do not draft Ben Simmons.
Wow, no Ben Simmons?
Okay, he can't shoot. Okay, he can't shoot. Okay.
Wait. Let's go and say that. Kawhi couldn't shoot, didn't come out.
Okay, but there's a difference.
This is what I'm going to say, right? When they say don't draft this player, don't draft a player that you're not going to develop or who doesn't have a will to develop. That's the big thing with drafting players. Like, I would say this all the time, right? People pass up on Jeremy Lin, all these players who didn't get drafted, but if you put them in the right system, they can play and they can develop. Don't draft him if you're not going to run a system that's exclusive to his skill set, one, and you're not going to develop him.
And I agree with you 100%. But when I say don't draft Ben Simmons, there's 2 reasons. I'm going to give you 2 reasons. One, Ben Simmons, Julius Randle are pretty much the same player. Ben Simmons is a lot better than Julius Randle. Okay? These are 2 players that can rebound, get up the floor, but Ben Simmons can't shoot. And you said system, and I agree with that. And you said Kawhi couldn't shoot when he came out. Kawhi went to San Antonio.
They developed him.
Yeah.
LA has
San
no
Antonio's
system.
actually good for
The Lakers have no identity right now.
So should we be saying what the Lakers should be doing is developing instead of just drafting players and hoping they develop on their own?
And that's why I said you need to fire Byron Scott, because Byron Scott
he's not a development coach.
But at the beginning of the season he's sitting there trying to teach a lesson to D'Angelo Russell like he's in the 8th grade.
Well,
this is not high school.
They need to stop getting them players. They need to stop getting those players that's actually the same players.
Well, the Lakers right now,
they got the whole.
But they're trying to put together a roster.
Right now, they're putting a band-aid for Kobe Fairweather season. That's what this whole season was built around. They understand they want it to be bad this year. So they can draft one of those top players. There's a lot.
They're not going to get Ben Simmons anyway.
There's a lot of good players in the draft this year that I think that's going to
be
be actually really good, solid NBA players. Because a lot of drafts, like about 6 of those guys are good. The rest of them are trash.
I think with the Lakers is, Kobe's going to retire and he's making $30 million a year, so you're going to get that cap space to come back. Yeah. You can actually get some solid guys to come off the bench. I think the Lakers need to go big. If I say Jacob Poeltl with them, if they can't get him, I would go get the player from Duke. I can't remember his name right now. Ingram. I would get Ingram. He's long, athletic. He can shoot the ball. I just don't think Ben Simmons is the kind of guy that is going to make the Lakers better. Ben Simmons needs the ball in his hand. D'Angelo Russell is also that type of player. I think D'Angelo Russell is a good point guard, but the problem with D'Angelo Russell, he's slow as syrup coming out of the bottle. He's just slow.
You think he has the mindset to be a good point guard?
I think so.
Or is he more of this point guard that we call point guard because it's listed on the piece of paper?
No,
like Kyrie. To me, he's not a point guard. He doesn't have a point guard mindset.
I think he does have. D'Angelo Russell's a pass first kind of guy, but when you play on a bad team, you tend to got to jack him up.
Yeah, you have to throw shots up.
I personally would.
All day. All day, I'm firing that wheel if I play for the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm playing for my next contract, probably.
Yeah, well, but I just think that he's.
That's why Nick Young been doing it for so long.
No, Nick Young been playing like that when he was doing it.
He played like that in USC.
That's Nick Young. He's Nick Young. He out there.
Yeah, but I think you have to, as a Laker, the Lakers organization, you've got to move forward with the nucleus of Randall, Clarkson, and D'Angelo. That's a good move.
That's a really good nucleus.
But for that, you still need size, and you need length, and you need somebody long that can
fill those holes.
Fill the hole. Because the Lakers don't play defense. D'Angelo Russell don't play defense. Not
at all.
No.
He didn't do it at Ohio State.
Clarkson's a so-so, and you got to look at Randall, but Randall's undersized.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So or like Randall, like I think he'll develop because I think he's basically a rookie. He missed all of that.
I don't think Randall's a starter in this league. I think he's a 6 man.
Honestly,
what is he 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", playing
power? Well, he rated in the college without shoes. He's 6'9".
Well, when I was in high school, they listed me at 5'10".
No, I see him get measured. You go YouTube it right now. You can YouTube that his NBA dropout combine. They measured without shoes. He's about 6'9".
So that's what you need to do. So for me, I think the Lakers need to draft big, go Ingram or Poeltl from Utah,
and he's gonna be
continue to lose.
Definitely continue to lose.
Yeah,
just because I get a lot of laughs at their expense, so continue to lose.
Solid bench. Next year, solid bench.
So
I'm not gonna win in a Western Conference with a solid bench.
my closing statement is gonna be like, farewell Kobe. Like, I've never been a Kobe fan, but just his overall skill set.
I like Kobe.
The man is good. Like, I'm never gonna say he's not good. He's one of the greatest players to ever play. So farewell Kobe. Lakers draft Ben Simmons because I think Ben Simmons is gonna be the best player in that draft. Point blank. Period. I just think he is. So that's my closing argument. Lakers. Ben Simmons. Farewell Kobe. Got any closing arguments?
Oh.
Closing statements?
Oh, closing?
Closing?
Hey. Like, subscribe, and share. That's all I got.
I just say thank you guys for having me. You guys doing a good job. I appreciate the love and helping. So like and subscribe.
I need no mind. So if y'all don't like this video, if you're a Lakers fan, you mad from the stuff I said, like, subscribe, and share.
There you go.
We out.